versus battle? I don't know. I saw this in the news. I don't know about that. YoungBoy felt like, I think he put something on Twitter saying, who up? Put him up. Put your best up, right? I don't know. I don't know, YoungBoy, about Future. You gotta quit. Them young boys be thinking they can take on them vets. You can't take on them vets. They got some stuff in the stash that they can hit you with. You don't know that about that. You don't know that about that. You gotta be careful. Shout out to YoungBoy. I know he's very popular now, and he got a lot of the young crowds. But does his music have substance? Right? Do it have the spirit? It don't got the spirit, young boy. You got the influx, you got the quantity, but I always question your quality, right? I'm sorry, I just gotta be for real. And I know Future have done some questionable things, but he did come out of the house of the Dungeon family, right? So he know about substance and quality. So shout out to NBA YoungBoy. I think the young guy got a long way to go in learning this music and what it needs to build a world and draw a picture. I think he's still learning that. So we're gonna give him that. But could he beat Future? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no, just due to the quality. A lot of people may hate this, but when the No Limit in the Cash Money verses came, if you didn't understand how No Limit won, you missed the foundation moment. They had foundation. They didn't build that on sandy grounds. See, to me, Cash Money came in, it was kind of rocky. They built on that new infrastructure. Them houses that they build up in 2 weeks. It's a difference. You see the new houses now, they build them up in 2 weeks. You're like, damn, I just can't win that now. They got a whole house in 2 weeks. The infrastructure ain't nothing. So when you get somebody like Master P, who got roots, huh? They got real bricks, huh? They got a nice foundation, huh? Okay. And then you get them 2-week houses. When a storm come through, it blow down. Like, what happened? It wasn't nothing but panel. And a lot of your artists ain't built that number paneling. I'm sorry. I love your mama.